What is up, budget billers? My name is Trill and I hope you guys had a wonderful Valentine's Day yesterday with your loved ones. Valentine's Day is usually pretty stressful for me because I can never think of what to get my wife. Next year I'm going to solicit you guys for ideas. But anyways, today we have some huge news as we have some new tax cuts that are being available to people when they file their tax return. Now this is part of a $200 million tax relief program that was just signed. We also have multiple states offering mortgage assistance for residents to prevent those evictions from occurring. This is going to help prevent some of the 10 million Americans that are facing eviction right now. Also, we potentially have a timeline in which President Putin of Russia is planning on attacking Ukraine. Could this just be a stunt, or is he really actually going to go through with it? Now guys, if you're interested in any of these topics today and you want to be a part of this channel, be so kind and go ahead and subscribe to it. It's totally free. And if you like today's video, then go ahead and hit that like button for us. It really helps out this channel. Now, let's go ahead and start with the video. Real quick guys, I wanted to ask you for your support on my new YouTube channel that will be launching sometime very soon. And it's going to be called Budget Bill Finance. And I'm going to be talking about how to grow your wealth, how to invest in stocks, as well as how to invest in real estate. And I'm going to be showing you guys exactly what I'm doing outside of YouTube. So if you want to be a part of that channel, be so kind and go ahead and subscribe to it today. I hope to see you guys there. Now that link will be down below in the description. As well as don't forget to go ahead and follow me on Instagram. I'm starting to post there every single day, so you might like my content there as well.
Weapons of war coming in, diplomats and observers going out. The prospect of armed conflict seems to be growing by the day.
I think a mosaic of the intelligence that we're seeing, not speaking to it specifically, but we have good sources of intelligence, and they're telling us that, that things are sort of building now to some sort of crescendo opportunity for Mr. Putin.
The Russian leader has spoken to both the US and French presidents, but dialogue so far has failed to deliver a breakthrough. Now Germany's new leader is travelling to Kiev and Moscow for what some fear is a last-ditch appeal for Russia to de-escalate.
Russia has deployed a vast arsenal, including roughly more than 100,000 troops. Missile, air, naval, and special operations forces are in place, and so are military supplies.
Well guys, as you can see, Russia has over 130,000 Russian troops that are staging outside of Ukraine. Now, could this just be a normal stunt that Putin is doing right now? Or is he really going to actually go through with it? Is he ready to face the consequences as far as receiving some of these sanctions that are going to be placed on Russia? I will let you guys be the judge of that. But it does seem like they are sending a lot of troops, sending a lot of material, sending a lot of military ammunition, things like that, that are getting ready in place to go ahead and start this war against the Ukraine. But frankly, a lot of people are really suggesting that he is not actually going to do this. There was an actual report that came out yesterday around noontime that was actually stating that there was some rumors going around in which that the Kremlin or Putin has stated that the attack is actually going to happen on February the 16th, which is going to be Wednesday, tomorrow. But then late last night, guys, hey, that report actually came out to be actually false. According to this article, it says that the Ukraine president issues clarification on the earlier statement that Russia will attack on Wednesday. So far, guys, we don't know when exactly this is going to happen or potentially happen, but they are stating that this could happen sometime this week. But also late last night, guys, we did receive a little bit of good information in regards to this entire situation, because a Kremlin spokesperson actually told CNN Russian President Putin is willing to negotiate as these rising tensions with the Ukraine and the West. So that is some very positive news. And it looks like even though we have 130,000 Russian troops surrounding Ukraine area, hey, there could be an option on the table that could require some type of negotiation in which Putin will remove all of his troops and everyone can go home safely. The U.S. also offered the Ukraine $1 billion as a loan for guarantee. Now, this particular guarantee is stating that the Secretary of State, Antony Blinken, announced late Monday that the U.S. is offering Ukraine a loan guarantee of $1 billion to help strengthen its economy in the midst of Russia's destabilization behavior. Now, this loan will help support Ukraine's economic reform agenda, as well as the engagement with the International Monetary Fund, as well as to promote economic stability, growth, and prosperity, according to a statement by the department. But the U.S. previously issued 3 separate $1 billion sovereign loan guarantees to Ukraine between 2014 and 2016. The State Department added that it would be seeking additional ways to support Ukraine and its people during this time. But anyways, guys, we'll just keep you guys posted as usual. Moving on, guys. Hey, just a little bit of information, guys. There are right now 10 million Americans that are facing eviction in this country. But as some good news, guys, we do have multiple states that are offering some new state mortgage assistance. Right now, we have our first state, which is New Jersey. They are saying that you can now apply for up to $35,000 in state mortgage assistance. Yes, the New Jersey began accepting applications for up to $35,000 in mortgage assistance for homeowners impacted by the pandemic. This particular program was announced earlier and open to homeowners who can demonstrate that they experienced pandemic-related financial hardship after January 20th of 2020 and whose income does not exceed 150% of their area's median income. Now, you must own and occupy your residence to receive a loan from the Emergency Rescue Mortgage Assistance Program, and you can also apply clicking this link right here, which I'll also include that link down below in the description. But anyways, the program is administered by the Department of Community Affairs and is funded by $326 million in funds pulled from the Federal Homeowner Assistance Fund, which was established with the passage of the American Rescue Plan last year. Now, this award is given in the form of 3-year forgivable loans. Homeowners who sell or transfer their home or stop using it as a primary residence would be responsible for repaying the loan back. Now, the state and nonprofit New Jersey Citizen Action are providing free counseling services to aid homeowners with their applications so that they can fill everything out correctly so they can be considered to receive this state mortgage assistance. But moving on, we do have another state that is offering the same thing, state mortgage assistance. And this one is for $354 million is available to Georgia homeowners for mortgages and utilities. Now, the state website went live on Wednesday to help homeowners apply for money out of the Georgia Mortgage Assistance Fund. The Georgia officials announced the launching Wednesday of the website where homeowners can apply for help with mortgages and utilities as part of the $354 million fund. The Georgia Mortgage Assistance Program is designed to help people who have been adversely impacted by COVID-19 with the money coming from the federal funds that were approved with the American Rescue Plan. Now, the money in Georgia is to be administered through the State Department of Community Affairs, or also known as the DCA. Now, this is what we're doing. Says help is on the way, according to the Democratic Representative David Scott said in a news conference. The commissioner said during the news conference that in a preparation for the launch of the full program, a smaller pilot program was launched last year, had already helped 147 homeowners successfully receive about $2.3 million, roughly around $15,800 for each household. But guys, hey, if you want to qualify for this particular money for this state mortgage assistance, you first must meet the income and hardship requirements. And the income requirements generally depend on where you live and incorporate the total household income, which is all income from homeowners, borrowers, and spouses residing in the same home. Now, the requirements include that you have to be or at below technically making 100% or less of the area median income for the county in Fulton County, which is around $85,700. Now, you can, however, make more than that and still qualify. for this particular mortgage assistance. If 150% of the area median income, which would be around $131,000 in Fulton County, if you qualify as a socially disadvantaged individual. Again, guys, that particular state mortgage assistance is for the state of Georgia. And then lastly, guys, we do have the state of Alabama has also launched their new mortgage assistance program for those that have been affected by COVID-19. Now, this particular new program from the Alabama Housing Finance Authority is now authorized to provide mortgage assistance for those financially affected by COVID-19. And they said that the Mortgage Assistance Alabama will be available to homeowners who experience temporary financial issues related to the pandemic after January 21st of 2020. The program is funded through the Homeowner Ownership Assistance Fund established by the American Rescue Plan of 2021. Now, in order to qualify for this assistance, you must meet the following criteria. The homeowner's financial struggle must be related to COVID-19 pandemic. Number 2, the total household income cannot exceed 150% of the area's median income. Number 3, applicants must use their property as their primary residence, which has to be in Alabama. And then number 4, the original principal mortgage amount on all mortgage loans on the selected property can't total more than the conforming loan limit. So again, guys, those are the 3 states that are offering statewide mortgage assistance if you live in that state and you own your actual home and you are a resident of that particular state. Now, I will include links to all of these particular individual states that are offering this mortgage assistance down below so that you can find out more information on how you can apply for this mortgage assistance. And then lastly, guys, hey, we do have some information for the state of Utah. Yes, the Governor Cox has recently signed nearly $200 million in tax relief aid into law. And here's how much you can actually get. Now, it says that the law also creates non-refundable earned income tax credit, or also known as the EITC. Now, the Utah Governor, Spencer Cox, has signed nearly $200 million in tax relief package that will lower the state's income tax rate from 4.95% to 4.85% for residents and corporations. Now, this particular tax cut bill, also known as the SB 59, is sponsored by the state Senator Dan McKay, which is a Republican in Riverton. Also includes the implementation of an earned income tax credit for low-income Utahnians and an expansion to the state Social Security tax credit. Now, the Utah Senate gave unanimous final approval on the tax cut package on Thursday afternoon with 28 votes, hours after its passage in legislature. Now, altogether, these tax cuts will return hard-earned money to Utah families and alleviate current inflationary pressures, Cox said on Thursday in an interview. He said that these tax cuts are a tremendous win for Utah families as well as for our seniors, and I look forward to signing this bill into law. Now, after weeks of negotiations, the legislature later included another $16 million in establishing an earned income tax credit and about $15 million in expanding the state's Social Security tax credit, totaling just over $190 million worth of tax cuts. Today is a good day because we have reduced taxes once again and put more money back into the hands of hardworking Utah individuals, said in a statement Thursday evening. And she said that I appreciate the work that we've done to make sure that all of our families are taken care of and that we are being more mindful in some of the unique situations that our families are in. And as a result of that, guys, hey, under this bill, a family of 4 earning an annual income of about $72,000 a year would receive tax cuts of about $100 each year, or around $8 a month. The earned income tax credit, which is non-refundable, would result in $194 worth of savings for more than 81,000 individuals for the tax year of 2022, according to the bill's fiscal note. Now, this bill did not include removing a sales tax on food, as several Democratic legislatures hoped for, but the state Senator Luis Escamilla in Utah Lake City expressed approval about the creation of an earned income tax credit to be included in this bill. So again, guys, this is some huge news for those that live in Utah, or also known as Utahnians. I don't know how to say it, guys, but anyways, this is some good news in regards to a tax credit that you're going to be receiving in the 2022 2022 fiscal year. Now, this is also going to benefit those Social Security individuals and recipients, as well as those individuals that are earning an earned income tax credit and those individuals that make less than $72,000 per year. Now, I will include a link to this article down below as well, so you can read all of this article out to see if you can actually qualify for these particular tax cuts as well as this EITC benefits. Again, guys, this is some great news for those who live in Utah. And all of this information in this video today, I hope this information was helpful to you today. Well, anyways, guys, hey, that's all I have for you today. Now, if you enjoyed this type of content and you want to see more, hey, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. It's totally free. And if you like this video, then go ahead and hit that like button for us. It really helps out this channel, as well as it tells YouTube to share this video with others. But anyways, guys, hey, I appreciate you guys stopping by and watching, and I hope to see you on the next video. Peace.